Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. Let's draw an Arctic fox, an animal that can change its coating colors. In summer, they are usually brown or gray, but they molt to white in the winter to blend in with the snowy tundra. It is an amazing canine. If you want to draw a fox lifelike, you should first recognize that it is a type of canine. When sketching the basic outline, imagine a dog in your mind, but note their differences. The Arctic fox has larger ears, a more pointed mouth, a thicker tail, and more slender limbs. Since it inhabits the polar regions, its fur is very dense, making it look rounder than common foxes. Despite this, it is good at running, resulting in very short fur on its limbs, which gives it a distinctive body shape. When drawing, we should pay attention to the unique combination of a round torso on the top and very slender limbs below. Now, let's get started. First, we use very loose dotted lines to make a rough draft. Draw its head to this big. Its neck is actually very long, and the fur here is very thick. We draw its neck ending here. Then, draw its front legs with the upper arm here and the lower arm here. The other forelimb can have its foot hooked upward like this. Then, come to its hind legs. The thighs of the hind legs are entirely wrapped in very long fur, and the lower legs are exposed. Finally, draw its tail. Now, let's get into the details. First, draw its ears. You can still use dotted lines to draw its two ears. They look rounder, not as pointed as those of ordinary foxes. Then, draw its eyes and make them smaller. Draw its pupils and leave a highlight inside them. Then, let's draw its small nose and its mouth. Use some delicate lines to outline its face, in the same way as drawing short hair. The nose and mouth can be depicted more like a dog. The eye corner can be drawn to be tilted upward. Then, refine the ears. Draw thick, long fur on the top of its head. Next, draw the fur on its neck, which is quite heavy, making its neck look round. The dorsal side of its neck should look the same. Then, let's draw its forelimbs. The upper arms should be covered with very long fur. And the fur on the lower arms should be relatively short. Its paws have 5 toes resembling a dog's, with the 2 in the middle being the longest, and the 3 on the outside being shorter. The thumb should be off the ground. But, from this angle, we can see its thumb. Moving to the paw on the other side, Draw the thumb, the index finger, and the very long middle and ring fingers. Slightly show the claws at the tips. Then, draw some fur. On the abdomen, we can draw very long fur. Then, use long hair strokes to outline its back. Then, moving to its hind legs, draw one foot and the other. Then, there is its tail. Now, let's refine the drawing with more details. Use thinner strokes to add long fur inside the ears, which can also show that this part is depressed inward. Slightly depict the outline of its face on this side. The fur on its neck can be thicker and more layered, while the fur on its body can be longer. The fur on its tail can be more fluffy. Here, we can add some shadings. Good. Like this, we've finished drawing this Arctic fox.